to the iDrive Ultra-Powered Stapling System in-service video series. This video, the first in a series of 3 videos, will cover setup of the iDrive Ultra system prior to a procedure. Video 2 will cover procedural operation, while Video 3 will discuss system disassembly, decontamination, and sterilization following a procedure. The iDrive Ultra-Powered Handle is a reusable, handheld device that enables push-button delivery of compatible staple reload units. It uses a rechargeable lithium-ion battery to power device operation. The Endo-GIA adapter enables compatibility with all Endo-GIA stapling reloads. Before using these products, users should read and thoroughly understand the instructions for use provided with the products. The iDrive Ultra system features push-button operation. The blue push-button is used to close and fire the reload, while the silver push-button is used to retract and open the reload. The blue toggle can be actuated clockwise or counterclockwise to drive reload articulation as applicable. Likewise, the silver toggle is used to drive rotation of the Endo-GIA adapter and reload in either direction. 2 green firing mode buttons, one on each side of the handle, place the device into firing mode when either is pressed. Status indicators are used to display component readiness. There are 2 general status indicator lights on either side of the handle and 3 component indicator lights on the bottom of the handle, providing status indication for the powered handle, Endo-GIA adapter, and Endo-GIA single-use reload correspondingly. There are also 5 white firing progress indicator lights on top of the handle. From the outside in, there are 2 lights marked 30 mm, 2 lights marked 45 mm, and 1 light in the center marked 60 mm. This video will illustrate how these status indicator lights can be used to determine system status and readiness during setup. Subsequent videos will illustrate how these lights are used during procedural operation. The iDrive Ultra-Powered Handle is powered by a rechargeable lithium-ion battery pack. This video will illustrate how the battery pack is inserted into the battery compartment using the battery insertion guide, and is then secured in the battery compartment with the latching battery compartment door. The iDrive Ultra-Powered Handle Endo-GIA adapter and iDrive battery insertion guide are provided non-sterile. Clean and sterilize before each use. Use only the sterilization method that is recommended and qualified, as described in the instructions for use. A suitable wrap or container, such as the sterilization tray shown here, can be used to securely hold system components during sterilization. Confirm that the iDrive battery pack is sufficiently charged using the status indicator lights on the iDrive battery charger. The battery charger will show 2 solid green lights to indicate the battery is sufficiently charged. When the battery is charging, the battery charger will show a flashing amber light in addition to the solid green power indicator light. Do not use the battery until 2 green lights are shown on the battery charger. A red indicator light on the battery charger indicates that the battery has reached the end of its service life or otherwise should be replaced. The scrubbed person opens the battery compartment door fully and holds the handle so that the open battery compartment is facing up. The scrubbed person then seats the sterile battery insertion guide onto the open battery compartment. The circulating person aligns the arrow on the non-sterile battery pack with the arrow on the sterile battery insertion guide, and then inserts the battery pack through the battery insertion guide and into the battery compartment, taking care not to contaminate the handle. The circulating person ensures that the battery pack is fully seated and then removes the now contaminated battery insertion guide from the handle. Taking care not to touch the non-sterile battery pack, the scrubbed person closes the battery compartment door. Tactile feedback and an audible click confirm that the battery compartment door is fully latched. The iDrive Ultra powered handle will automatically perform a self-test. The powered handle status indicator light will steadily flash with a green color while the self-test is in progress. The indicator will show solid green when the self-test is complete and the handle is ready for the Endo-GIA adapter attachment. Once the self-test is complete, the white firing progress indicator lights on top of the handle show the relative number of sterilization cycles remaining on the handle. If 5 white lights appear, then the handle has 15 or more sterilization cycles remaining before end of life. If 4 white lights appear, then there are between 5 and 15 sterilization cycles left on the handle before end of life will be reached. If 2 white lights appear, then there are 5 or less procedures left on the handle before end of life will be reached. In this situation, press and hold both the open and close fire buttons simultaneously. The white firing progress indicator lights will flash once for each remaining sterilization cycle. This sequence will continue as long as both buttons are held. If the battery pack needs to be replaced, the general status indicator lights will show a solid blue color. No other light will be illuminated in this situation. If the powered handle has reached the end of its service life, the handle status indicator light will remain flashing green, the general status indicator lights will turn solid blue, and the 5 white firing progress indicator lights will flash white. A self-test failure, on the other hand, is indicated by a flashing green handle status indicator light and solid blue general status indicator lights. The white firing progress indicator lights will not be illuminated in the event of a self-test failure. Do not attempt to load an Endo-GIA stapling reload before the Endo-GIA adapter has been attached to the iDrive powered handle and calibration has been completed. This will lead to improper calibration and/or device damage. Align the loading alignment arrow on the proximal end of the Endo-GIA adapter with the loading alignment arrow on the handle quick connect mechanism. Pull the quick connect mechanism towards the handle while simultaneously pressing the 2 components together until the adapter is fully inserted into the handle. Release the quick connect mechanism. The handle will automatically calibrate the adapter. The adapter status indicator light will steadily flash with a green color while calibration is in progress. The indicator will show solid green when calibration is complete and the handle is ready for Endo-GIA reload attachment. Once calibration is complete, the white firing progress indicator lights on top of the handle show the relative number of sterilization cycles remaining on the adapter. If 5 white lights appear, then the adapter has 15 or more sterilization cycles remaining before end of life will be reached. If 4 white lights appear, then there are between 5 and 15 procedures left on the adapter before end of life will be reached. If 2 white lights appear, then there are 5 or less procedures left on the adapter before end of life will be reached. In this situation, press and hold both the open and close fire button simultaneously. The white firing progress indicator lights will flash once for each remaining sterilization cycle left on the adapter. This sequence will continue as long as both buttons are held. If the adapter has reached the end of its service life, the adapter status indicator light will remain flashing green. The general status indicator lights will turn solid blue, and the 5 white firing progress indicator lights will flash white. A self-test failure, on the other hand, is indicated by a flashing green adapter status light and solid blue general status indicator lights. The handle status indicator light will remain solid green, while the white firing progress indicator lights will not be illuminated in this situation. The Endo-GIA reload is packaged in the open position. Do not attempt to close the reload prior to attachment. Do not remove the shipping wedge from the Endo-GIA reload prior to assembling the reload to the Endo-GIA adapter. Insert the pin located at the distal end of the endo-GIA adapter into the proximal end of the reload. Ensure that the load alignment indicator on the reload aligns with the load alignment indicator on the adapter. Push the reload in and twist clockwise 45 degrees relative to the adapter, so that the reload will lock into place and an audible click is heard. When the reload is loaded properly into the adapter, the black Unload button will completely cover the red coloration underneath. The Unload button will not return to the fully seated position. Remove the shipping wedge from the reload. The handle will detect that the reload has been loaded, and the reload status indicator light will flash with a green color. Cycle the instrument to confirm proper reload attachment. Press and hold the blue Close Fire button until the reload is fully clamped. Press and hold the silver Open button until the reload is fully opened. Verify that all 3 status indicator lights are solid green. This signals that the instrument is ready for use. If the reload needs to be replaced, the reload status indicator light will remain flashing with a green color, while at the same time the general status indicator lights will show a solid blue color. The handle and adapter status indicator lights will remain solid green in this situation. This concludes video 1 of the series. Refer to videos 2 and 3 for further information. Always refer to the instructions for use included with the iDrive ultra-powered handle, endo-GIA adapter, iDrive battery pack, iDrive battery charger and power supply, iDrive Ultra battery insertion guide, endo-GIA universal single-use loading units, endo-GIA reticulator single-use loading units, endo-GIA single-use reloads with tri-staple technology, and the endo-GIA radial reload with tri-staple technology for indications, contraindications,